So this is the rocker box, bottom of the rocker box. This is your rocker arm. And as we put this rocker box on, I'm gonna show you what we do to keep these rocker arms up, because as soon as I turn this over, you can hear it fall. So when those fall, then they're gonna catch the valve right on the edge and you won't be able to drop the rocker box completely on. So just a minute and I'll show you the head. So here's the head. We're getting ready to drop this rocker box on. Problem's gonna be is those ears on those rocker arms are gonna catch right here on the outer edge of those valve stems. And it's not gonna let that rocker box drop. You don't wanna tap on it, you don't wanna try to force it, but we got a quick fix that's gonna help this. We're gonna go right through the hole. And as you notice, the weight of that magnet is gonna pull that rocker out of the way for us. We'll do the same thing on this side. And this is gonna allow us to drop this rocker box in place. And it goes right down on. See, if you tried that without these, you'd be stuck up right at the top of those bolt heads. But because we just put a little bit of weight on those rocker arms, that's gonna get us to where we can finish installing this rocker box. So Ryan's dropping the washers on for this rocker box. We already installed the other one. There's no sense in you watching us do two of these. It's relatively simple. Once you get those rockers pulled down out of the way where they don't hit the valve stems, you get that head back on, rocker box back on, then we're down to putting the nuts on. And these nuts have been installed on this motor for 80 years rather than put new nuts on it and all that stuff. I get a feeling these 80-year-old nuts are probably stronger than the new ones you can buy at the hardware store. So that's kind of the reasoning behind us using this.
No Chinesium.
Yeah, no Chinesium. No Chinesium in this motor. I get the feeling there's some quite a bit of Chinesium in these new Harleys though.
Gee, what makes you say that?
The fact that I know. The fact that I have to ship brakes. Just snug those so I can torque them. We just want to get these snug down. I think I got that one.
Yep. No.
Yeah, I got this extension on to get to it. There's one sets down low in the rocker box there you gotta get on.
And then this one.
Go ahead. Well, Ryan's gonna finish snugging these up. We're gonna torque all these. And a couple of things we can install while we're piddling around, just kind of halfway building this thing. We got two other projects we're gonna be filming while we're doing this one, so we wanna make sure we can get enough of this Shovelhead film. I've got some more parts coming for this tomorrow, the gaskets and some new pushrod tube uppers and springs. So we can go ahead and do that. And I've got the adjustable hydraulic push rod steel, adjustable push rods for this because I put hydraulic lifters in it. Nothing like, I don't want to have to listen to solids. I've got away from solids for years. We put hydraulics in these shovels, it makes them run a little better, a little quieter. And we got a couple things we can add to this today. Okay, this carb on this had a throttle cable holder that was busted. As you can see, the piece is busted off there. We got a new one here, and we're gonna put it on. Now this is for S&S style cables. So when you order throttle cables, you can order throttle cables that fit a CV carb, but will work on this carburetor. You have to swap this for one that has the longer one on the back. I've got a set of nice braided S&S cables here, so we're just going to put the true to life S&S plate back on it. And that'll take care of that problem. So here's the oil line that goes between the rocker boxes. And we're gonna get that started. These have a rubber O-ring inside them. It's always good to replace those. And that's in. And then we've got the rear oil tube. It should be a little nut in that box with a washer in it.
I think it's 7/16 too.
Nope, it's a half.
Is it?
So what I usually do is slide these on. The O-rings inside of those. So here's this is the rear oil line, and get it in. Maybe get it started. Push this one up. These can get a little cantankerous of lining the threads up, but I think we're good there. Just half an inch. Set that there. What these are compression fittings, and they're going to push that compress that little rubber O-ring in here up against the oil spigot. You'll have to hold that oil line or it may twist on you. But we get that, we get this one tightened down. And we can jump to the other side. Tomorrow I'll have the new tops for these push rods. Some of these were a little nasty looking, so we got new tops coming, we got new springs coming, we got new keepers coming, and that'll all be here tomorrow along with the rear axle nut, a few other things we're just trying to get together. I'm gonna have Ryan come over here and we're gonna put this motor mount on. Okay, so we're gonna put this top motor mount on. And I should do this two-handed. New nuts on an old stud. I'm not sure how appropriate that is, but
Yeah, I got some of those.
it's the truth. So. We got new nuts on an old stud. Like I was saying before, this is a 1980 80 cubic inch shovel head. There'll be another mount, an L bracket that goes up to this top motor mount up here on the frame.
I'm gonna put that ratchet strap on that snare.
No, I think it's okay. We're gonna have to block this frame up tomorrow. We're probably gonna film doing the front end tomorrow. We run so much custom paint work here. It's really tough to get a good day of build on. So, and you guys don't want to sit through a long video anyway. So what we're doing is we get a little paint work done and we do some work on the build. We got four other builds to do. One Sportster, one Softail, this shovel, trying to think of, I know we got another bike to build. I'm not sure what it is. Plus we got a couple of wreck repairs that we got to do. And we don't have the motor tied down. We just got some bolts in it to keep it from sliding back and forth. But what we're gonna do is we gotta pick up some grade 8 bolts. I don't use anything but grade 8 in motor mounts because you're just asking to bust a bolt and have everything all bolted together, and you run down the road and you bust a motor mount bolt. You gotta take it all back apart. So I would always use grade 8 bolts in this. These are grade 8 nuts on here. And when you just bet on it, somebody's always got to mow when you're filming. So this is Iron Blackbird Cycles. This is our shovel build we're working on. And we're waiting on some parts to come in for tomorrow. We'll have another episode tomorrow on this bike. And until then, this is Dave with Iron Blackbird Cycles.
See y'all later.
And that's Ryan. He never says his name. I'm wondering if he has a warrant or he may be wanted in 3 states. I'm not sure for what. But
Awesomeness.
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 I'm not sure about the word awesomeness. I'm not sure if a
awesomeness.
burly looking biker should use the word awesomeness.
I wake up every morning and piss excellence. At least I tell myself that.
Okay.
It's in Morse code, but
Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe. This is Iron Blackbird Cycles.